let's talk about the Chapter 7 now. And what are the differences between a 7 and a 13? Well, the Chapter 7 is called a liquidation bankruptcy, which means the way that it's supposed to work is that a Chapter 7 trustee comes in, takes your stuff from you, sells it at the auction, takes the proceeds from the auction, gives it to your creditors, they go away, and you go away. Chapter 13, you don't really lose stuff like you do in the Chapter 7. But you know what, in reality, Chapter 7 cases, 90-95% of the cases that are filed, most people don't lose anything. That's called a no asset case. And so it really depends on a couple things. Do you have anything to take? Most people are upside down on their things. Like if you have cars, usually you owe more than they're worth. There's no equity. There's no value. Your household goods have very little value for the most part. Retirement accounts are exempt. There are different exemptions that cover different types of assets. So for most people have a no asset case. Again, that's why you need a good bankruptcy attorney to help you kind of work through the exemptions and see if you are going to lose anything by filing a Chapter 7 or not. And really the big difference between the Chapter 7 and Chapter 13, 7 is kind of a nuclear weapon of debt resolution. It kind of comes in and just wipes everything out. There are some things it doesn't wipe out, student loans, tax debts, things like that. But for most obligations, credit cards, medical bills, collections, and appropriately for our case, mortgage deficiencies. It will wipe it out even before you have one. So let's say you're kind of sort of heading that way, but they haven't had a foreclosure sale yet. You can file a bankruptcy. You don't owe that debt anymore. It's gone. And so that's kind of the primary difference between Chapter 7 and Chapter 13.